November 12th, we're moving through. Bipoc Happy Hours, the Black Indigenous People of Color. This is our wind down. It is Friday. We've gone through the week, and now we're just going to sit down and have a soda and some tea and other libations. I'm Uncle Ray. I got Brother Dennis, Sister Signer, Brother Bobby. How everybody doing tonight?
What's the problem?
Because it is Friday on a rainy Minnesota cold day.
Yeah, y'all knew that was coming.
Yeah, but I caused Mother Nature and asked her to not let winter come in because she's rude.
You have no powers like that.
I just asked. Mother Nature could do it if she wanted to. Because fuck winter. She's rude. She's crass.
I want to ask a question.
Cost you 2 cents.
2 minutes, I got you. Why is Reverend Sharpton when they get in the courtroom?
Say what? They don't want black people in the courtroom tainting their jury. Black folks are not welcome in the courtroom of these three fine white men.
Say what you really want to say, right? They don't want no niggers in the courtroom.
Bobby.
Let's say it, because that's basically what he said.
Well, that's what he said, but he didn't use that word. But yeah, come on, child, and mess the jury up.
He was like the night before. He said, "Them damn niggers, we don't need them in there." He was saying that to his wife and his people that were sitting beside him. You see that damn nigger coming there? Yes, I'm pretty sure they were sitting around that table calling us all types of names.
Because they didn't know what his name was, but they definitely knew he was some black preacher.
He was
Sharpton,
That's all they knew.
Sharpton,
Jesse, all them whatever names they could come
up
with.
They got William, Barbie, they got all of them.
Right, just trying to name, but they knew it was a black preacher. It's like, because I guess because he was in a suit or something.
Or the black clergy.
Well, no, they're gonna say black pastor. You're not worthy of clergyism.
It's only his black clergy banned from the courtroom.
Yes, because they don't want y'all in there intimidating. Even if y'all don't do it on purpose, y'all intimidating my fine Georgia residents.
They gonna pray the demons away or something? What they gonna do?
No, they're not gonna pray the demons. They come and pray to make y'all make the white people feel uncomfortable, and that's not good.
Oh,
for Georgia white folks, that's not
Remember
good.
That shot to persistence, intimidating the jury.
Right, he was intimidating the jury just by sitting there. They felt nervous and intimidated. I don't know if it was his skin, if he had a curl out of place or something, but yeah, they was intimidating.
So what happens when all the white people sit in our courtroom and all the white jury?
Dennis, it don't matter what y'all do in y'all courtroom. Y'all are not important.
Hey, you're not gonna get all black people in our courtroom.
Right, because y'all black people are not important. Y'all should all be in jail.
It's called systemic racism.
So when we being judged, there's our all-white jury and our all-white crowd. How should we feel?
Like you about to die.
I'm not gonna ask any more questions.
Yeah, I feel like you're about to die because they're gonna put your ass in jail.
I'm gonna stop. I thought when I seen that, like,
it was ugly. Well, it's just like the little boy case with that fake crime. It's telling all these white folks that regardless if you feel like somebody in Texas is being mistreated, you can drive from your house in New Hampshire. Just drive down there casually, bring your AKA 47 with you, and go down there and act like you protecting something, and then feel scared and say I was scared and killed 4 or 5 people. You'll be fine. That's what they tell everybody. Yeah. I didn't see not one kid. I don't see that kids act like that before. We know that's fine.
Yo, and I ain't seen no tear or snot.
No, that's what I said. He looked like a little boy who got caught and trying to get some sympathy points before mama take you in there and whoop your ass. Because you know she gonna do it. But you try to make it easier and shorter. But that's that kind of crime. You know, you get to crime before you get your butt whooped because you're not sorry for what you did. You're just sorry because mama mad at you.
So you sorry.
I mean, that's how I saw it. Yeah, you mad. You just upset because mama all mad and all turns up. She about to kick your ass in a few minutes. That's why you cry. That's why you cry because mama fits to show out. That's all.
What if he genuinely regrets what he did?
I didn't hear it in the statement. If you heard if you heard what he said, even during that, when he even made that, he was not remorseful at all. Like I said,
if he was genuinely sorry for what he said, that is fine. So that means he can generally accept the consequences.
Bobby, why are y'all so cruel?
That's what is cruel. What's the difference if you did it? Would they be sympathy on you?
I don't know. I mean,
no, it wouldn't be no. You'd have been already shot. They'd have shot you when the police was coming down the street. They let him slide by.
Do you think they would have gave you a break if you was up there crying?
No.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Up and come on, let's go.
Right. You can cry if you want to. You still gonna go to jail. That's what they're gonna send a note to.
Besides what he's doing, the damn judge is a Trump supporter.
Yeah, he's on it. It's definitely. I mean, that is the time. You can definitely tell that the judge is.
No,
got some stuff. It's easy to tell that he's for the defense. He is definitely siding for the defense, trying to tear down prosecution.
But he didn't have to say anything. His phone told that. His phone came on with the Trump theme song.
I mean, if you say so, I mean, that's the, but just his actions are telling. Because I didn't hear that part, but his actions are definitely telling. And the same thing with the other attorney. For that attorney to have enough nuts in that courtroom to say, I don't want no more black preachers in here.
I don't want no nigga preachers.
They feel as though, okay, this is that kind of case. We had that kind of stuff since 69, 68. When they had cases like that. Oh, we don't want no black people in here. No black juror. Because in Georgia, they already don't had one black juror on that case.
Literally, only
one. Because they got rid of all of them and they had to keep one. They purposely did that.
So they're not being, he's not, they being judged by their peers, literally.
No, everybody is their peers. Just because you're white does not mean you're their peer.
No,
they're not being judged by their peer. They're looking for that age 40 and above crowd that's in that age bracket that ain't went to college. They actually said that they did not go to college. They're looking for those type of people from that time, but those people didn't go. So hopefully the people that are watching.
So they're not looking for the opposite of us, what they call the RN.
They are literally looking for people 40 years or above that did not go to college and preferably white. That is what was said during jury selection. Those were the words they used. That's a mess. Listen to this man.
Outside influences outside the courtroom.
From state?
This is crazy.
I'm not halfway.
Public courtroom, and I have no idea how the Reverend Al Sharpton appeared to be here.
Why are we even talking about Reverend Al Sharpton being in the court? Who give a fuck? Anybody can go into any courtroom unless it is closed. But anybody can go to anybody's court case.
But that's what the judge basically said.
If a bunch of folks
you can't stop anybody from doing that.
Mask sitting in the back. I mean, that would be good.
I don't know. So
see, why got to be Colonel Sanders?
At lunchtime today what I'd heard yesterday before lunch is that there was going to be that the Reverend Al Sharpton was going to be appearing on the courthouse and appearing with the family. I was asked at lunch whether the court had any objection to Reverend Al Sharpton coming into the courtroom, and I said,
can't object.
Member of the public. There are certain limitations on what we can do here, what is going on. And what I was told was instead of having someone from the family sitting in the courtroom, that he was going to be sitting there instead of somebody else from the family. And my comment to that was simply, as long as things are not disruptive and it's not a distraction to the jury or anything else going on in the courtroom, so be it. But if it violates the court's rules with regard to the conduct of the trial or violates my orders with respect to how people are to conduct themselves in this courtroom, I will take it up with whomever I need to take it up with.
And that's not the case.
I will tell you that noticed him once and that was it. And the fact that nobody else even noticed that he was in here means that everybody complied with this court's rules.
Hello, like
sitting
normal
in this
courts.
courtroom and listening to the evidence. I don't hear a motion, and I will tell you this, I'm not going to blanketly exclude members of the public from this courtroom. If individuals, based on the limitations that we have in the courtroom, end up sitting in the courtroom and they can do so respectful of the court's process and in compliance.
Right. That was a mess to even have this conversation. But that's that blatant racism. Because see, they did not want any of you colored folks to be in that jury room. We didn't want y'all on the jury because y'all are not worthy to judge these 3 white men that attacked that black guy and killed him just because he was jogging through the neighborhood. Couldn't even find a reason on why you did it. You just wanted to kill a black guy.
And then you want to make the courtroom racist and not have motherfuckers in there. That's crazy.
Well, they didn't make it racist. It was already that way. I mean, you got to be born with that DNA, and they wanted to make sure they could get those kind of people.
I'm saying bringing it into the courtroom, you know.
Oh, everybody, that's our long lost brother that disappeared from Bipoc Happy Hour, Lucius. You remember that segment? What Lucius eating? You remember that? That's him in the background.
Oh.
Hi, Lucius.
Hi, Bobby.
How you doing?
He got the magical hands.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Well, do y'all think either one of them are getting off? I think that LaBoy is gonna get off.
The Wisconsin dude, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get off with them on fake tears. I'm telling you, all of us on this thing have had kids. Either we got them now or we've already had them and they done moved on. We know that fake crying.
You see those crocodile?
I don't want my kids to get older.
Are those crocodile tears?
They were bigger than crocodile tears.
They work too.
You go get your ass whooped. Get in that room and take them pants off. Get in that room. Don't give me that fake crying. You ain't crying.
So why do you take your pants off? That sounds so sexy.
Because you done fucked up. And I'm being nice. You done fucked up.
You better not be getting the bathtub. You better get in that bathtub.
You went
yeah.
With that leather belt.
You done fucked up, buddy, big time. And kids do that. You have to be there.
Okay. Going to grandma's stage there.
Wait, hold up.
The water.
You said they're gonna wet you and whip you?
Yes.
That is abuse.
Get into
when they
the
get your ass getting out that tub
or the shower.
That does not make any sense.
And when you get in that motherfucker,
that's not my era, and that's not what I'm trying to.
That's not my era either, because I don't remember.
That's not my thing.
Yeah, we did. I'm not going to say we didn't get whippers. We did get whippers. But ain't no
but we didn't get no bathtub and all that. No stitching cord. None of that scary stuff.
I got the stitching cord real bad.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't get all of that. No,
I got switches.
Switches is regular.
Belts, extension cords, whatever.
No.
My mom picked up whatever was available, whatever was in her line of view. She picked that motherfucker up and wore your ass out with it.
And my brother got a car. He got a car to whip that ass because he called my mother a bitch. She drove over that curve.
That's that kind of stuff.
She drove up on that curve.
You done fucked up.
She was like, if that wall wasn't right there, he'd have been hit.
With the car?
I don't know who you think you is, because you're the only man on this earth that call me that. And you're going to be the last one. And she drove up on that joint. Yo.
Sometimes you got to prove a point. You ain't got to, but you got to prove your point. She needed to drive up there.
Was she trying to kill him?
No, you gotta prove your point.
You may look at it like, wow, that's
I gotta prove my point.
But when you have 9 boys and you're trying to save them from the streets of the East Coast, you gotta do what the fuck you gotta do.
You gotta prove your point. Yeah.
I didn't understand that when I was younger, but me being a grown man with minds, I understand it now. You know what I'm saying? They had to do to protect us. We live in the hood.
I thought what I went through was bogus, but y'all went through more. So my dad had additional. We went downstairs. He had a belt. He gave us so many licks. If we cried or ran, there were more. There was no hangers and what are y'all ever here talking about?
Extension cords.
None of that. It was just if you got in trouble when he came home from work, you're gonna get a whipping. You knew that.
See, we not all spoiled like you. Just to have all that gold, that silver spoon in their mouth.
Well, we know your family wasn't slaves.
They was bougie. No, they was bougie. They was almost white.
Hey,
we
Ray.
don't say it out loud.
Hey, Ray. We all didn't grow up like the Brady Bunch, honey.
No, we didn't have that life. We didn't even grow up like the hustlers. No, we didn't get our ass whooped. Them girls was crazy back in the day.
I gotta say differently. My mom, my dad did work. Then my mom came home.
We didn't say any of them work and do all that.
Hold on, but no, we was the Huxtables anyway, but in the hood. We was the Huxtables of the hood.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you know, but because I don't know, because I don't think the Huxtables gave whoopings. I don't think Dr. Huxtable did all that. But in my house, don't even play that. You getting your ass whooped? You done fucked up. Get on in there, get in it, and stop playing.
My mom did not whoop. My dad only whooped. It was a man's job to whoop us.
No, I don't know about female stuff. I don't know about
My dad was.
It was only her. Them girls was crazy.
It was only my mom.
Right? Yes. Them
Let me shut up.
Again, crazy, and you didn't play it.
The Brady Bunch, motherfucker. You was
because
up to Brady Bunch.
And we wasn't all lucky to have that dad figure there. You know, Mama ran the house. I don't care what she said. Yeah. Even if there was a man there, she ran the house.
I went to a private
My dad was there.
I went to a private school.
Didn't do it. I think he only went up maybe 2 or 3 times.
Right. His heart wasn't in it. But your mama, them girls was crazy back then. They didn't care.
Yeah.
They did not care.
They cared. That's why they did.
Oh, them girls. Oh,
I swear, if we didn't get the ass whoopings that we got then, we wouldn't be as strong as we are today.
We wouldn't have stories to tell to make people laugh.
I don't know though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know.
You didn't have to get beat in that way.
I agree, Simon.
Now,
I remember one night I was going to church and I had this dress on and we singing in the choir or whatever, and blood had seeped through my dress in the back.
Okay.
It was from whelps.
Oh, you got a whooping before you went to church.
The whelps, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I can understand getting chastised, whatever. But some of that shit, some of us got beat on bullshit.
Yes, that's true.
Yes,
that is true.
Issues. You know what I'm saying? And they took that shit.
They had made. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I agree.
Yeah, sign us. Some of us got beat on with abuse. Some of that was abuse.
Yes, it was.
When you was abuse.
Yeah. To put a child in the bathtub.
I don't know. Put a child in a bathtub
and whoop them with a switch.
Why go through all of? Why would you even go through it to put them in a bathtub and beat them? That's crazy. Now we didn't get none of that. They didn't. No, them girls were crazy. Not that crazy.
This is generational learning. Our parents didn't just come up and say, "Let me just abuse my child." This is what they learned from their mom,
their parents,
and their mother learned.
Oh yes, I agree that it is. It is the learning.
You know what I'm saying? This is how you keep us in check. But what I was saying is not the abuse of it all, but we was disciplined. And I think if these children today was more disciplined, like we was, not abused, disciplined. You feel what I'm saying? I think they would be much better. You know, a paper cut wouldn't kill them.
What do you mean by discipline, Bobby?
Huh?
What do you mean by discipline?
Like, I'm not your friend, I'm your parent. When I say sit down, that means sit down. You don't call me a bitch. You who the fuck you talking to? You understand what I'm saying? Things like that. I see children talk to their mothers and parents like they 42 years old. I'm 43 and I don't curse in front of my mother.
But some parents raise their kids to do that.
Right.
I'm raising Some parents do teach their kids to be that way.
That's out of respect what I do. You feel what I'm saying?
If you're not taught respect, how would
right,
you know it?
Yeah, how would you know it if you're not taught that?
My point is accurate.
I've never whipped my son at all. You can ask him today. My dad don't believe in hitting kids or puppies. That's just my forte. If you're gonna beat a kid, it's your fault because they're able to learn. At that age, they're able to soak in all information you can give them without hitting on them. You know, so I don't believe. Maybe his mom hit him, but I didn't. I told him if we can't come to a conclusion or understanding, then you won't get what you need. Until we come to a conclusion of understanding, then we can move on. So I think that my son's straight A student, smart, or everything that whatever kid's supposed to be. And I ain't never had to beat on him, or cuss him out, or all that kind of. That's just crazy.
Brady Bunch.
I'm not the Brady Bunch.
I'm just saying.
I just don't see.
You are an anomaly. Only you see it that way. All of us got our ass kicked.
You grew up in a household that allowed you to be that.
I see that was wrong to beat on any kid.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It happened. It still happened. It happened. It happened. We can't take it back, and we all experienced it.
And then
every one of us.
What the colonizers told us in the Bible: spare the child, spoil the rod. You know what I'm saying?
That's in that book y'all call yourself reading.
But
spare the child, you spoil the rod.
We can for ourselves for something that we all learned.
What is a rod?
A stick. Be clear, it's a stick.
Meaning,
I thought it was something sexual.
You don't discipline your child when it's
spare the rod, spoil the child. You thought that was sexual?
Dennis was straight.
I just know what y'all talking. What the hell?
No.
Bless your heart.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Again, Brady Bunch.
Abuse.
Brady Bunch. We can't even say hustler. He's so pink, it's crazy.
It's like a house party. Why would
they were 7-day adherents? They're 7-day. Say what?
Like house party when they came in a house party. Why would you call that his mother a hoe?
Now we're not gonna say that because they didn't do all those things. They prayed every day.
Man, I'm crazy. So where do y'all get this stuff from?
Y'all prayed every day. Is that why you didn't participate in nothing?
You know, my dad was the one who was a villain. He always wanted, he said his dad, if he had to beat on him because they was on a farm, they had to get up early, feed the cows, milk them. And if they didn't do certain things at certain times, it set something off. But I said, I didn't grow up on a farm. I grew up in the city. So I don't understand the stuff that he went through. So my mom grew up in the city too. She was practical. She didn't have to whip on us. We were.
What is practical? What does practical mean?
We don't have to. I don't think she never had to beat on us to get us to do anything.
She was a female. And y'all was guys.
You ever get slapped upside your head or something?
My mama has never done anything like. One time, okay, she got mad one time and hit me. That was out of anger. But after that, I mean, even before that, she never have done anything like that.
Yeah.
See, y'all are Brady Bunch. Only y'all are anomaly. Only one.
Honestly,
are you all from Earth?
Right.
You all have a special relationship. Are you from this planet?
But we had a common talk that we don't have to beat on.
Again, y'all are special. I'm saying y'all are special.
Everybody.
Because we don't believe in beating.
Yes, y'all are special. Everybody else's parents gave ass whoopings.
No, because I can't even say that. I'm just sitting here thinking.
I can.
My girlfriend, she has 5 boys, and she don't spank them at all. She raised her voice. She got a look. You feel?
She got that look.
She may jack them up, but she don't hit them. She don't.
I got a cousin that's like that. She got 4 boys, 2 girls. She don't spank her kids either.
But she jack them up. But they respectable children.
She don't believe, and they mind and everything.
So it depends on the parent and how they raise their child. You know what I'm saying?
That's always the way.
They give them chores. They have this. They have that. They got this. They got to do this.
Yeah.
They got this to complete.
It's always up to the parent.
But you know what I think it was with me? My parents at least my mom did. Even though we didn't have after school programs, she kept us busy doing something as an after-school project. Because she was a teacher too, so she always kept us, doing something. And we had no time to get into mischief.
That is awesome. Because your mom was a teacher and you had it ready. That is awesome.
Shit, my mom was a substitute teacher too. She came in, she quit her job and came and worked in our school. That was the worst thing that happened in my life. But that was something that happened.
I would have screamed. Ah!
She came in there and she worked it. But that was a blessing that, we had a stay-at-home mom. My dad, may he rest in peace, he worked his ass off to make sure we went on vacation with all her children. We went on vacation every summer.
Wow.
Now, Bobby, I love that story because that's true.
At the age of 15,
that happened before my mom died.
I went to the Bahamas. You know what I'm saying? At the age of 15, all 9 of us. So, I was blessed. I was raised as Jehovah's Witness, so we seen a different outlook in life. We didn't wait to Christmas to show our love. I would literally back then, go and work and carry grocery bags to get my mom a gift. You remember Macy's was the shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I used to take my little money and go buy my mom a gift just because, not because it was Mother's Day or birthday. I said I had a fucking good childhood besides the ass whooping.
She still didn't miss out on those.
No, but they made up for them.
We got stories to tell. I don't know if they still do that stuff now, but we'll always have stories to tell. That's just how it was. That's just how it was.
They shouldn't beat on kids anymore. That's just crazy.
What should they do?
You got cell phones, you got everything. Why you?
What does a cell phone got to do with this?
Take that stuff away. Shut it down.
And that's gonna stop the kid from acting ugly or piss the kid off.
Have you seen this?
Turn off the Wi-Fi.
Turn off the Wi-Fi.
Is that what you think?
I love the message, but the last picture was the best. They just look so cute. Now,
are you being biased?
No, I'm just saying it's something.
I think you sounded a little biased there.
I want more children. Am I wrong? But I started.
Nothing wrong with that.
I started late, so I guess that's because.
Yeah, it'll wear off. Give it for your kid. Give it about 6 or 7 more years. It's gonna wear off. I guarantee you, it's going to wear off.
Of course, it's gonna wear off. That's when I'm using a cane and some more shit. Of course, it's gonna wear off.
Yeah, because your little man, it's just human nature. He's just got to give you shit. So. Once you get through with all his, you ain't gonna want to go through all that again. Oh, I'm done.
No, see, I want to go through it with them together.
Yeah. So
that's what I'm looking for.
Don't worry, he gonna give it to y'all.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah, don't do that gap.
What?
Yeah,
mine was a 16-year gap.
Ooh, well, hell, that was almost. He can babysit the kid. It was almost his.
Mm-hmm. It could be his.
It could have been his kid. Hell, 16. But we just saying, all that. That's just that's too far. Time up, cross their legs or something.
Who can determine what's too far?
The person that's having it, especially the female.
Jackson had a baby at 50 something.
Woo! Ain't that hard on the body?
When she had her baby, she was 50 something.
Who?
Janet Jackson.
I'm sure she paid people to have that baby for her.
Oh, I thought she had it. Okay, never mind.
I'm sure she had it, but I'm sure she paid people to come in and hold her body. She was asleep during that time. She didn't have to worry. She paid people to come in and take care of her.
Oh, I feel what
woke
you said.
Woke up and the baby was there.
She had Lucius on call right there.
Right. She had everybody on call. And she took a nap and the baby was out when she woke
Janet
up.
Jackson. He massaged the baby right out of her.
Right. And when she woke up,
push.
y'all was having tea. She had to push nothing. No, she's asleep.
She didn't have to push. They just massaged it right on out.
Right.
After the baby came out, they gave her a pussy rejuvenation. You know,
right.
Like
rebuilt it right quick.
What's that her name? Mia? She done
Mia.
Pussy rejuvenation.
Right. So yeah, that's how Janet did this. Janet didn't have it.
If you've had only cesarean like C-sections.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why would he be stretched like that?
Right. Your lies, she's lying and it's not connected.
It's something.
But we don't want to let nobody know.
My mom always say, you tell one lie. You
gotta keep going.
You gotta tell another lie to cover that lie up, because you ain't gonna remember that lie right there. She done lied 12 times.
That don't make no sense.
That is true. You ain't never gonna remember that lie. You done told that bold-faced lie.
A blanket lie that you can just cover everything and not have to rearrange nothing. See, they want to think crazy. Mm-hmm.
It gets greater later.
Are you gonna have more kids?
Huh?
Are you gonna have more kids?
You know, that wasn't the idea of having more kids. I'm not having a kid.
You would have to have some coochie first.
I mean, you know, when I was little,
you know, it's called.
It was just a yes or no. Yeah, you gonna use turkey bacon. You gonna get that turkey bacon.
I don't know, because you know, if I can adopt them, I wouldn't want to have them the way I had them.
You don't want to have them vaginal. You trying to do it that way.
That's all I'm trying to explain. If I can adopt somebody, I would love to adopt a kid or something like that. But
so the answer to your question,
as I get older, my son has taught me how to mentor a kid. So I think I could do it now. Yes. I would take on a kid now.
I think y'all would be cool foster parents.
No, I don't want to be a foster parent. I want to be like Uncle Ray. I'm not your brother, but yet I'm still your uncle. I'm not your daddy, by no means. And you can talk and, that way.
I got a son. He's 31, so I know what that means.
Right. You know what that means, yeah.
But see, look how, he's 31. I'm only, 13 years older than him? I was 13 when you
quit trying to make yourself sound all young. Stop.
I'm young.
You old.
I can be a big brother.
See, y'all started way before I did. You know what I'm saying? So
just because we was around with Jesus, hey, don't matter.
Even my brothers and them, they started so early. You know, half of them didn't experience the club until they was damn near 30. I was in the club at 17. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was really tough at 17 in the club.
I
was done at 30. Yeah, I'm done at 30.
I was tall with a beard, so I was in there. But they didn't experience none of that until because they had children. They had responsibilities. I did.
Right.
I ran the streets. I had.
Well, I think I'm sure you ran enough for all your siblings. You ran the streets enough for them, because since they couldn't, you had to put in extra time for them.
Hold on, what Wendy say? I live.
Right. That's why I said I'm glad I got stories. I may not have did everything correctly, but I got stories, and I'm glad I did, because it didn't kill me. It's made me stronger.
It taught me things.
Hopefully it did, because as I've grown older and wisdom has set in on some things, I've met a lot of people that apparently it didn't teach them anything, and they're still doing that, running into a proverbial wall, should I say. They keep doing it. Okay, apparently it takes some people longer to learn that lesson than others. I'm glad I learned in early.
Can we talk about something uplifting?
That was to me. It made me feel good. Huh?
Weekend. I don't know, like something
What
else.
you got?
Yeah,
What you got?
Beyonce. Look at that.
What she got? What's she doing? Is she doing anything this week?
I try to keep our energy up.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still up there. Yes. And plus it's
Beyonce
Friday.
is definitely doing something.
Like what? After she bought that apartment building and put the kids in there and they living and doing the damn thing, she ain't said that in a while.
That's her new song.
So she's alive. Is that Venus and Serena?
Cut it or you get sued.
Yeah, so is that Venus and Serena and the daddy on the front of the wheel? I mean the wheel the wheel portion. Yeah, but that's supposed to be them. That's cute that you support like that. You know, I'm gonna use my album cover. I'm gonna support y'all movie. That's how we're gonna do our collaboration. That's cute.
What does that mean?
That means that one artist is definitely supporting the other artist and vice versa, because one artist is definitely say, when you listen to my music, go look at the album cover, go look at that movie, or you just automatically know what that movie on the album cover is. The one that's on the album cover, say, get a Beyonce, go pick a Beyonce, and you'll see us on the cover. So that's how you support both artists. That's a collaboration. That's what we need more of that.
I think she's on the movie soundtrack.
This is on the movie soundtrack. That's
even at that, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I mean, but even at that, she didn't have to. She didn't have to put their picture on her album.
I don't know if she had a choice.
Do they still make albums? Why wouldn't she have a choice?
Because
she may have a soundtrack on that song, but what does that have to do with the entire album?
This song is on the soundtrack, not on the album.
Well,
so you said this is just a single? Is that what you said? This is just a single?
Because, hold on, let me say this. It may be hold on, cut it off. She made to do it because she was paid to make this song for this.
So this is the single. This is not the album. This is just the single.
It says at the bottom, original song.
I can't see it.
The original song from the motion picture. He gonna move it.
Yeah, he tried to be ugly about all that. It'd be rude.
It says original song from the motion pictures. Simmons, Richard, Kiera something.
King Simmons, King Richard.
King Richard, is that what you're saying? I'm blind ass.
Yeah.
King Richard, yes. Who is King?
The daddy.
That's Venus and Serena's daddy's name, right, King Richard?
The most Richard, King Richard.
Yeah, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about him actually taking his? Don't know. I mean, everything he knew about tennis is what he taught himself and gave that to his daughters. What do you think about that? Because he's never played professional tennis a day in his life.
But I understand. I'm using him as a playbook. I mean, as an example. I don't know shit about football. I'm being honest with you. I don't.
You just got to get out there and do. You should interact with your kids if that's something they're into.
I YouTube it and then I watch football. I'm into track and field and stuff like that. I'm not into football. I think I need Botox.
See, that's the bougie falling out. You got melanin. Ain't nothing wrong with your skin. It ain't falling to pieces. It's supposed to look like that.
No, I don't like these lines right here.
That's called age. That's called character.
And then I need them to puff these up a little bit more.
We do not condone.
Hello, and then give me a smile.
Nips and tucks.
Make me don't have the resting bitch face.
No, you can't help it. You can't help it. That's age. You develop that with age. Yeah. Because you're old enough, you deserve it.
Hello, I got people talk about me about my resting bitch face.
that is a sign of respect. You got a resting bitch face, and they still call you. That's a sign of respect.
How you doing?
Right. See, that's on but respect.
Did y'all know this?
Know what?
Yeah, I did.
That Tupac was before Will Smith. Yes, everybody know that.
I didn't.
Oh, that was a big thing. That was a big thing back in the 90s. Yeah,
for us, they was down the street from us.
That was before Poetic Justice and all of that kind of stuff that he was in. That's before he got killed. Yes, yeah. The only reason Will is with her is because he got killed. The only reason she's not married with Tupac at this time is because he's dead.
I never knew that.
She would have been with Tupac.
Oh,
Jada Pinkett.
Yes.
Yeah, Jada Pinkett would have been with Tupac if he was still alive.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. She's even said some of that in some of her autobiography stuff she's done. But yes, she's open with that. They're open with that conversation. That's why it's there. She would have been with Tupac had he still been alive. Will had to compete. Yeah, Will had to compete for Jada.
Jada's love.
Well, until they died, and there was no competition. There was no one else.
She missed him.
But I am still glad, despite what their relationship is now, they still together. All that, whatever they do, I'm glad they still together. How many other black long-lived couples can say that? Especially in our age bracket. Because Will and Jada, we all the same age. Well, definitely within 2 years of each other. We all the same. But they have been married, 20 years now?
I don't know.
Or long. They've been married quite some time. It's been a while. Regardless of what they do and whatever. They're still a couple.
They've been married forever. What are you talking about? They never got divorced.
Who?
Claire and Bill.
Claire and Bill. Well, Claire and Bill, they've moved to Planet Sargo, so they're not coming back for a while. But right now, I need to work on what's here on this planet. We need to work on this planet, and if they can't beat Will and Jada, we can't even talk about it. Because Will and Jada here, because Courtney Vance and Angela Bassett, they've been together 15 years. I kind of try to keep up with some of the black artists. I'm proud of what they're doing when they can stay together for a long period. What's the girl from Soul Food, that high yellow one, and Boris, the cute model? They've been together for at least almost 15, 16 years. I love seeing black couples can do it too. They can. There are some that can stay together for at least 20. Put some time in 20 years. I can see after 20 years, I need to change. We'll be together forever. I'll hit you up on whenever you come over. But you gotta let me help you out. What do y'all think about that?
But y'all remember Love Talking Slow Jams?
Love Talking Slow Jams.
Y'all ain't never had that when y'all did that when they played the slow jams.
Ain't slow jams from the 90s? Do they still have slow jams now?
I don't know.
Do they even make slow jams anymore? They got that raps. I mean, what is it called?
Come out with the CD. You would have all the bed rocker music on it. It's like Gerald Levert and
yes, baby.
And Keith Sweat.
Yes,
R. Kelly. Then you had.
Oh my God! We turned it into my aunts and uncles, and my grandparents. Remember the days? Oh Lord,
but no, that was the shit, though.
Yes, it was the shit. But we're turning into old people. We're doing what they did.
I ain't turning.
Remember when they was Gerald Levert and all of them, Salt and Pepper, Heavy D, all of them. That's what. We used to sit in this and all the old folks do all that. The Fat Boys, Heavy D, all of them. The Rapping Duke, the hard.
He brought rap this far.
Right. That's all I'm saying. He brought it that far.
Oh Lord, stop it. Man, y'all kids.
But that was the last time they was making music. Now with this what do you call this music now? It's not, because it's nowadays it's got to have a rap and somebody's singing a hook. So I said, it's not R&B. We know that.
Lil Wayne.
What does Lil Wayne do?
You know, that's how you get those hooks.
Lil Wayne is drinking lean. He on the side. He ain't doing no hooking. I think he's taking a break.
I don't think so. That's all he do is work.
You got a new song, a new thing, album out?
He probably got a new business out before a new album. He got a new album.
I mean,
another one. I can't hate on Lil Wayne because he do have businesses other than music.
That man's smart.
Yes, I can't. I'm not throwing no shade on Lil Wayne at all because
he actually has degrees.
He do stuff. He got degrees, yes, and he has businesses, yes. Shout out to those in there actually doing what they said they're gonna do. And I still shouting out to T.I., who's buying up his whole city. Okay, Travis Scott wasn't told anything. I mean, and on top of that,
whatever.
Travis Scott don't have the authority to stop nobody's concert. You better not stop that concert. No, he did. He didn't stop it.
He was on the news. He had no authority.
Yeah, he ain't got no authority to stop that
two
concert.
People could have stopped the concert.
Mm-hmm. And he wasn't one of them.
No, he wasn't.
And they didn't come and tap him on the shoulder and tell him to stop. So, I mean, you know, I don't care if he saw y'all dead bodies crawling out of there. He better keep going and get it and perform this contract, or he gonna be one of them dead bodies. I'm bound legally. Right. You know, got to do your job. So, I mean, I don't see any.
Fuck that. He should have stopped.
Why? I mean, how you gonna stop? That's not in the contract. That's not his contract.
They was yelling, people dead, dead. Like they
it's
yelling.
Not in the It's not in the contract.
He didn't know.
Contract people are dead. Don't you think that you would like say fucking contract people? They're saying
no, because it's gonna cost me more. It's already on my watch. No, people get paid. People get paid to handle their job.
Stop is singing. We're not saying stop the concert. He could have just said, "Hold up, 1 second."
You are under contract to do it.
Can I finish? Hold up 1 second. You are.
What's going on? What's happening?
Could y'all move to the side for the ambulance to come back? Could y'all help the people get from point A to point B? He could have just blatantly saying that, did that, and then start back singing. But no, he talking about he wanted to feel the fucking ground move. They was literally stomping people. They was literally stomping people to the ground. You understand what I'm saying?
His high was right. His high was on to do his performance. He saw nobody regardless.
Still contractually all right because he continued singing his songs. He didn't stop. It was just like Beyonce was singing and said, "Hey girl, how y'all doing? What y'all up to?" They do it every concert. He could just took 2 minutes and said, "Move to the side, let the ambulance come through." That's it. We didn't say stop.
They would have stopped the concert then because people were were dead on the ground.
They were dead at that moment. I mean, they were dead at that moment. It was gone. Yes.
Like that, they would have stopped it any damn way. So he wouldn't have been able to finish singing the damn song anyway.
That's why his promoter or whoever his manager is, they should definitely be responsible for that. Because again, being a performer on that stage, I'm not saying he was under any influence of any altering substances. I probably would have been, and regardless of me looking at the crowd, I ain't seen y'all because my actual eye was in gear, so I don't see y'all.
You don't have to see.
I just know y'all there. I wouldn't see the ambulance. I'm just looking there.
You didn't have to see me. You heard me because 5,000 people is screaming, "People are dead. Stop the show. People are dead." That's what they was chanting. Everybody, people are dead. Stop the show. That's what they were saying. So if you didn't see me, you heard me. There's no way you can come around and say anything. The lights blind you, but you sure wasn't there.
Okay. I have did my best to fight for you, Travis. Can only do so much. I'm only a single person.
What do you say to these people's parents and family that they just went a child? They just went out to go enjoy music, and because they want to stop music, and my child's getting stomped. Fuck that! I don't care about your contract. My child is dead.
It's not his fault. It's the concert promoter's fault. In the story.
It's the organizers and the ones that set it up. It's their fault.
Too. Because he heard me say stop the show.
If he did everything everybody told him in the crowd, he wouldn't get his show done.
Sound like he couldn't win for losing.
Right.
That's why he has a management team. They take care of all of that. So, and I hope his personal attorney is already ready. Y'all better clean this up.
He do got a personal attorney. The mayor, formerly of Boston, is representing him now.
See, I mean, because this is my personal opinion. That's what you paid those people to do. You send me out there to do my job. Y'all do your job. Y'all see people are hurt. That's what y'all are supposed to be looking at while I'm doing my job. That's what the management team is there for.
Nope.
His manager should have been right there protecting his artists. Man, do you know what's going on? All that right there. Letting everybody know, especially your artists. I blame them for all that.
Good job, Ray.
I mean, that's just my personal on them.
Blame them all.
I'm fortunate enough that I'm not putting on any concerts, but since I do put on an annual event, I got to think about that. What if I have a surge of guests at my festival? They gonna call me asking me, "Do you have a plan for surging?" Just in case they're going to call me. I have to have a plan for that, regardless if I use it or not. The promoters, the management at this concert didn't have all of that. You got to think of that. You got to think of worst case scenarios and have a plan wrote up for it when you dealing with big events. You have to. That's a part of the game. There's some game pieces you cannot play without. And that's what's going to cause them a big problem because they didn't have a contingency plan or anything. They didn't have no plan to deal with any situation. That's just like putting little kids out there to watch the birthday party. The oldest one is 9. You know there's going to be some problems.
I understand what you're saying, Ray. It is the back end's fault. But as a human being, fucking being, I don't care what it is. I'm hearing you telling me people are dying. I hear people chanting, people are dead, stop the show. As human beings, that's humanity. I mean, I don't care what nobody said. I wouldn't, at this point, the way people just defended, I wouldn't even listen to this because what humanity did you have for those ones that got fucked up trying to listen to your shit? They paid to listen to you. I don't care about a contract. That's just fucking humanity. I'm just saying. Okay, I understand that contractually and all that, but we all fucking human beings. If you didn't have a heart or sympathy for what was going on,
he paying for the funerals.
I don't care what the fuck. My child.
And he volunteered to do that.
My child is dead. What the fuck?
And maybe some folks might I don't know how many folks had passed at that point, but maybe it could have been less because I'm sure that once folks started running out of there were more injuries. You know what I'm saying? Because people trying to get away, get out, or whatever they're trying to do. So he should have stopped it, like Bobby said, just from being a decent human being. Even if just to say, what did you say that? And like somebody look over here, like he did do that, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like they should have just stopped it.
A professional
might not have been as bad.
A true professional.
Again, I agree that his management team should have stopped.
A person with heart would have done that.
Who?
Someone that had sympathy and had a heart and had balls would have done that.
Done what?
Stop the show. stop the fucking show. And he would not have been contractually wrong because that's humanity. You gonna sue me because I stopped the show because 12 people got killed? Do that, and I will sue the fuck out of you. You understand what I'm saying? Do that. I had a reason. These kids and motherfuckers are being killed.
Are you an attorney?
I'm a human being.
This has nothing to do with human being. At this moment, this ain't got nothing to do with. Are you an attorney? Because again, I got a team that takes care of that. While I'm doing my job, they're supposed to be doing it. If they didn't do their job, that's what they're for.
It don't matter who didn't do their job. The point is, I know it does matter, but I'm saying like at that point, there was something happening. And they should have stopped to address it.
I agree. The management team should have been there, tell him to stop it.
Let me give you an example.
I agree with you.
That's fine. I'm doing my job. I'm driving Amazon truck, and the light is green, and a child is running across the street. Should I stop or should I fucking keep going? Because I'm doing my job, and I ain't contractually obligated for what the fuck happened. Because I'm doing my job.
Are you gonna hit him?
But that's a little different.
Do I hit him, or do I keep, or do I stop?
But that's a little different because Bobby, you are actually getting ready to actually be the one that's going to hit him and kill him when he had nothing to do with these people actually being killed, other than singing or doing his music. He wasn't actually the one doing any of the killing and running people over and none of that.
I agree.
You know, it's two different.
That might have been a wrong analogy.
Do we have any COVID announcements today? Because it's almost quitting time.
Vaccinated.
You finally got vaccinated, bless your heart. Yes,
we are there for you. Vaccinated today.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Why did you do it?
Because I got tired of hearing about it, and I was told I should get it done, and so I just did it.
If that made your hair turn back, yes, we are proud. Thank you for going to get vaccinated. You might not have to go to the hospital for those kind of viral situations. Good stuff.
And 6 months from now, go get your booster.
Why not? It'll be free.
Oh, you good.
And you'll still be healthy. Oh.
Is it free?
Free. I don't know if it's got 5 frees, but I know it's 4.
Yes. You are. What, vaccinated?
This is Friday, y'all. Y'all know you got to take it easy. It's getting cold out there.
Turn out
safe,
the lights.
Y'all. Stay safe, y'all, outside. The time is dark at 4:30 now. You know, I'm just giving y'all that uncle warning, you know. Stay safe. I guess Genesis want to say something to us.
What are COVID-19 vaccine booster shots? After a person has been fully vaccinated, they typically have a high level of protection against COVID-19. Newer data shows that protection against COVID-19 infection decreases over time, even as the vaccines continue to be very effective at reducing the risk of severe illness, hospitalization, and death. When initial protection from a vaccine starts to decrease, an additional dose, called a booster shot, is given to help increase the protection. This additional dose generates more antibodies to protect a person from the disease. Many routine vaccines require boosters to help maintain a higher level of protection. For example, people are due to get a tetanus shot every 10 years. That shot is a booster. It boosts your ability to fight the disease because we know protection declines over time. For more information on COVID-19 vaccines, go to health.mn.gov/COVID vaccine.
All right.
Thanks everybody for being with us here at the Bipoc Happy Hour. We're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for your enjoyment. Please, again, we're here at the weekend. Wear your face mask. Please go get a vaccination if you have not. You know, it's getting cold out there. Y'all know we get sick. You don't want to get sick. Who want to get sick and go to the hospital? Ain't nothing wrong with taking some cough syrup, but you don't have to go to the hospital and get on a ventilator. Do that. Stay safe and come hang out with us again next week. Peace out, everybody.
But the time I like the best is any evening. I can spend a moment here.
I can stand a moment.
When the time comes that I'm feeling lonely.
Oh, you.
Feeling oh so blue. I just sit back and think of you.
Think of you.
And the happiness.
I used to hate movies like
That's why I
Diana.
spend this time together. 'Cause it
Don't
makes
shut up.
I belong.
And you would just be in La La Land, wouldn't you?
And before we know it, yes, it's time for me to say so